like a skyscraper. So this is Box Office Buddies. Every week I'm here with a different buddy. Except I've been here with this guy a few times now. Sergi's here.
Repeat offender.
And that can only mean one thing, right? The Rock is back!
Yes, he is.
Skyscraper, his newest one. And let's just say this is one of the worst movies I've seen all year. You're surprised I'm saying this. It is a bad movie. That being said, I had a good time. And apparently you did too, right?
Yes. I actually like the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I find The Rock's acting's gone like a lot better.
You said that before, I don't get it.
I don't know, man. He sold me. He sold me.
How was he different in this from anything
I don't know, he
else?
sold me. Like his emotions, like, I don't know, his acting was like, no, I don't know, I'm finding it's more believable now, you know?
Okay.
Like it's a more serious, like again, rundown, I guess, action comedy-ish.
Believable. The only place where you hear that word in conjunction with this movie.
Everybody loves The Rock.
He is a very charismatic
He is indeed.
being. I love going to see him. We've seen, I don't know, what, 4 of his movies now?
Yeah.
5? It is an action movie. It's just mindless fun, right?
Yeah.
And I do have to say mindless, because if you start thinking during this one, it is the biggest piece of garbage ever. And that's what I mean at the beginning. I was talking about how this one, how this was one of the worst movies of the year. And when I say that, I don't mean necessarily entertainment-wise, because I was more entertained in this than I have been in a lot of movies. This is a good summer movie. Just if you want stupid action, why not? But I mean, the story makes no sense. The plot points, like you're thinking like, why would this happen?
Still gonna kill it in the box office though.
I don't think this one
Still
will.
gonna kill it in the box office.
I don't think this one will.
We'll make a bet.
Yeah, exactly. One thing I would have liked more of are the cheesy one-liners.
Yeah, I had a couple.
There were a few, and I liked them. But yeah, like what's the last movie you remember seeing with a lot that was really quotable? There hasn't been that many, I feel, in the last couple of years. It's like they're scared of doing those one-liners. I miss the days of like 300 and.
Hey, there was an homage to that.
There was. Check that out. You have to laugh at it. If you're not going to be laughing at this movie, I don't think you're going to like it very much. You have to take it very lightly.
I don't know. Laugh about it. Laugh at it. I don't know. I thought it was good. I thought
really?
I thought it was good.
Like you think it's a solid movie?
Honestly, I do.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Oh.
I really enjoyed it, and like, it was action packed. It was light, funny. It kind of, I don't know, it had almost like a True Lies feel to it. Arnold's True Lies, like again, action flick, but
it'd be a decent Marvel The Matrix pick there.
Yeah, I came up too soon there, but but it's like comparable. I find, you have that like crazy action with Arnold, right, and still you have those funny moments.
I didn't think there were that many funny moments.
There was a couple, right?
Most of the funny moments were me laughing at it. Like, how many times did I laugh in this movie?
Yeah, you laughed a lot.
At one point, The Rock says, "This is stupid." I was like, he's talking about his movie.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Well, that's the thing, too, is like, there's no originality to this movie either. Like, if you want to see this movie in a better version, watch Die Hard. Like,
Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah.
Right away. But honestly, I'm seeing a trend. I'm finding it's kind of The Rock's thing to remake movies in a way. I mean, you had, Baywatch, you had Jumanji.
Right. But some of my favorite Rock movies aren't remakes. I think of something like Central Intelligence, which, by the way, was written and directed by the same guy who wrote and directed this.
Oh, really?
So Rawson Marshall Thurber.
Yes.
And he wrote and directed Dodgeball.
Yes, Dodgeball.
And, yeah, exactly. So he's actually responsible for that as well. And Dodgeball, a very quotable movie, by the way.
Action flick.
Yeah.
Fun action, good action.
Exactly. Yeah.
Rock action.
Yeah. I think what I liked about the action was how over the top it was. Yeah. How many times in this movie do we see The Rock grab for something, miss, fall, hang on. I think at least 3.
My heart dropped, man, every time.
Did it really?
Dropped every time.
I laughed every time. I was like, oh, here we go again. He's falling.
It was good though.
Yeah, let me know in the comments how many times you counted. I think it's 3.
It's gonna crush the box office, I'm telling you. I want to make a bet.
Oh. Alright. Well, we'll make a bet.
Next
loser does the next episode shirtless.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, but what is
Deal.
Well, you'll see one of us shirtless next time.
Might as well take it off right now, boy.
Look, if I take my shirt off, you'll think you're doing an interview with The Rock. So, look, I don't know if the viewers can handle that.
Prepare for Skyscraper 2. An even bigger building.
Yeah.
An even bigger fire.
That's the thing with rock movies. Huh? Everything has to be like the greatest and like the most advanced technology of all time. This is the tallest building in the entire world. It was a bad movie, but I enjoyed how bad it was. I think we'll rate this thing. I mean, had we done a Marvel The Matrix, you had already mentioned True Lies, but since you're such a staple on this channel, you've come up with a new scale that you'd like to share with the viewers. So
call it the Rock scale.
Okay.
So we have 4 levels. Basically, you got Rocktastic, which is the best. Rockalicious. Then you got Rockayoker, and Rock Bottom, which is the worst. So I think I'm gonna have to go with upper end of Rockalicious, because I mean it wasn't Rocktastic.
Okay.
So well, what about you?
It would be that Rocky Yoker.
Maybe we'll have to come up with a new name for that one.
We'll work on it.
We'll work on it. Subject to change.
But that's what I go for. And if we're talking about like just, you know, believability, strength of story,
it's an action flick.
It's the Rock Bottom right there. Thanks for doing this, and thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and yeah, those comments. Let me know how many times you counted The Rock hanging from something. We'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Yes.
One of us will be less clothed. This guy. See you next time.